I watched the first 2 episodes, yeah. It's about, you're never going to guess it, a young pope who's American. Pretty crazy.
Are you ready?
Jude Law. Yeah, let's do it.
You're my Jude Law.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Beer and Friendship Show with your hosts, John Clauser and Aaron Naylor.
Oh, hey guys, what is up? So this is episode 108 of the Beer and Friendship Show, and this is officially the Put Your Fist in Your Mouth show now. And with your hosts, John Clauser and Aaron Naylor.
Take me down to paradise
City where the grass...
I don't know.
Where the
Fist City where the fistin's good and the fistin's pretty. Oh, won't you please fist me down? Whoa, fistin'.
I was going to say where the girls have titties, but...
Take
me down
girls
to-
don't have titties.
Take me down to the
Get me out of
Paradise
that
City,
city,
where the
you know
girls
what I
are where the girls are grass and they have titties.
Girls are grass, for one. Girls are always grass. Guys, mud. That's the way the Lord made it. That's why we all grew from each other.
Yeah, it's what isn't that what the Lion King was trying to tell us? Yeah, you just did the monkey thing that they
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, Hakuna Matata.
It means more worries for the rest of your day.
That means no more worries.
No, more worries.
It means more worries.
The older you get, the longer you live. It's more worries. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. It doesn't get better ba-da-da, for the rest of your days. You're going to die alone. And sad for boy.
And making podcasts.
Hitting home. Hey, welcome. What's up?
Hi, Aaron. How are you?
What episode is this? 150?
108. It's 108.
109.11. What?
It's 108.
108. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
108.
It's a good number.
Yeah.
It's divisible by 2.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
54. 5 times 2. Also divisible probably by 4. 3. It's divisible by 3. That's 16 times 16. Nope. 36. 36. That's it. Yes.
He's getting it. He's getting it.
I'm getting it all back together. Getting the old band back together of brains and maths.
So, Aaron, are you good? How are you?
I'm all right.
You doing all right?
Can't complain.
Nothing new with you?
I got a juicer yesterday. Starting to juice again.
Okay. Tell us about it. What kind of juice?
I make 2 kinds.
Okay.
Right? One kind has like the fruits mostly, and then that's like an energy kind of one. Like it's got mostly the sugar.
Mm-hmm. Because you put a bunch of sugar in it, right?
I just pour sugar in there. Stevia.
Oh, of course. 'Cause
Yeah.
you got to be healthy.
It's an alternative artificial sweetener. And then I have a green juice where I put a lot of the leafy greens in there, and boy, do they taste like shit. They're terrible. Have you ever had kale juice?
Sadly, yes.
Man,
It's not the best.
You mix it with like all the other shit, like spinach and parsley, and it's like, fuck, when does this end? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But then you throw in an apple in there, put a lemon, maybe a pear. Cucumbers are good because they're just 95% water. I don't even know how they even have skin. They're all water.
They really are. And a seed. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Water and a seed. It's like...
And then that's what I had today was that green shit.
I like... Cucumber is like what... I feel like a cucumber or a watermelon is what the cucumber is trying to do.
Trying to be.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of stopped at a dick instead of a pregnant woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That took too long for me to say.
It's okay.
I know.
Took too long for the cucumber to fucking look like a dick. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
What?
They grow on the ground, right? Yeah. Cucumbers grow on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just a dick tree?
A dick tree?
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
You're just like running and you just get slapped in the face with it.
What if they were more fleshy colored, though? I'm sure there has to be like a cucumber that's not like just dark green or
What,
green.
the different kinds of cucumbers?
Yeah, you know, like they have like rainbow carrots where there's all these types of carrots. There's a bunch. There's got to be a bunch. There are 2 basic types.
That's it?
Oh, Well, there's definitely lemon, cucumber.
Oh, cucumber
Persian.
is a melon.
Yeah, it's fruit.
Oh,
So
I
you
didn't
were
know.
you were right.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was just making an
Well,
observation.
it's a fruit. I only knew it was a fruit because it's got seeds.
Huh? I didn't know it was
If
a fruit.
If it's got seeds, it's a fruit. That's basically every vegetable you've ever eaten
But-
is a fruit, except like potatoes.
Sure. Yeah.
and
Potatoes have
shrimp,
small
yeah.
little seeds, baby seeds. You ever had like French fry seeds?
No.
Oh, okay. Like those are like the very bottom part, the leftover parts, the little crusty parts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
what those are.
yeah.
You plant those fried little eggs. So you
Yeah.
get more.
But you can't
get
eat
more.
them. You can't eat them if you want to.
You can't.
You can.
Oh.
Can with the C. Not with a K. Like they say in like they do in
Kant.
Austria. Kant.
Yeah. The old philosopher.
Yeah.
He talked about the water or something. I don't know what the fuck. Free will. Fuck. What an asshole. But yeah, there's a bunch of types of. They're really good for juicing because they're just water.
Okay.
I put
Nice.
cantaloupe in the other ones. They're good. I used to do it a lot, like 5 years ago.
And no, you don't.
It was like a meal replacement thing, but
Mhm.
now I'm just doing it because it's healthy.
Yeah. I've been just drowning myself with water
Mhm.
lately. It's gotta. All I want is a
Yeah.
beer. All I want is a beer. I don't know why though. Lately, I've been like wanting. I just been liking tasting different kind of beers
Yeah.
lately. It's not like I go crazy with beer ever, but it's just like lately, and I'm like, okay, John, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Yeah, what's that voice like when you that self-control thing?
I just get really disappointed in
Yeah.
myself. I just get really
See, that's-
disappointed in
I
myself.
get disappointed in myself after the drinking, like when I'm the next day,
Mhm.
even if I'm not hungover, just knowing that I drank.
Right.
Like, you son of a bitch, you
You-
did it again.
You dumb piece of shit.
Fooled me again.
Yeah, you're like,
you know, every day. Not every day, obviously. I don't drink every night, but
No.
the past 3 nights I have, and I haven't really gotten drunk, but once,
Right.
maybe once.
You just get like the buzz thing.
yeah,
you
I
get a
just
little-
drink like 5 or 6.
Boom.
Coast into bed, wake up feeling all right. Not as great as I would if I was completely sober, but
Right.
you know, that's what it comes
Could've
with the
been worse.
territory.
True.
But hey,
You know, when in Rome.
when in Rome, drink yourself to death.
Right.
Fingers crossed.
Because they did that, didn't they? Didn't the Romans drink?
Oh, I'm sure they have.
They had to.
Did, yeah. They
Did
still do.
Romans drink alcohol?
They still do. They still drink themselves to death.
Right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The Italians.
Italians.
Yeah. Have you not seen Jersey Shore?
Them Italians.
Jersey Shore. The Sopranos. Jersey Shore season 2 and 3.
Jersey Shore.
How many
3.
seasons? I think there was 4.
Has to be.
4 or 5.
Probably.
'Cause I think episode 4 was in Italy.
There's my buddy Danny up in Chicago's got this joke about the Jersey Shore,
Uh-huh.
and he what did he do? He ended up seeing it on like a Japanese channel,
Mm-hmm.
and the name that they have for Jersey Shore in Japan, because it doesn't translate, but there is a translation.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a weird. It's Macaroni Rascals.
Macaroni rascal.
It's my favorite thing in the world. Like every time it's like they're the Macaroni Rascals. Don't make that the title.
No.
Can't be the title.
You can't.
'Cause they'll just think I'm stealing from that guy's joke.
Oh, okay. Macaroni
Macaroni Rascals. They're the Macaroni Rascals. It's like vaguely racist towards Italians.
A little bit. A little bit. Well, they don't
It's
like
great.
dark. Like Asians do not like
Other
anybody
Asians.
that too, but they hate like anybody who has
Do
dark
they?
skin. They hate anybody.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they don't like people with dark
These
skin.
broad generalizations are.
They don't like the Filipinos. Like they don't like
Nobody likes Filipinos, and that's Filipinos' fault. I don't even know.
God, their women are beautiful.
And I know
though.
that
Every Filipino woman I've ever met have been
Really?
absolutely beautiful.
every.
Yeah, for the most part.
All right.
I have thorough taste. You know that.
Talk about that after this.
Are you talking about the
Asian
lesbian
women.
one that we know?
No.
Okay.
Who's that? Oh, that one.
Yeah.
She was adopted, wasn't she? I know she wasn't. Yeah, I know who she is. Yeah, I know who she
I
is.
think she was adopted. No, because she has a sister too,
Yeah.
who's beautiful.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, we'll talk about that after. Yeah, we'll talk about that. After.
About being lesbians?
Yeah, because I want to be one.
Well, yeah.
I
Why wouldn't
fucking
you?
love fingering. I wake up every day. I'm like, still got all 10. Let's get going.
Well, wait.
Let's
Did you
get
wake up and
revved
feel like P. Diddy?
Vroom, vroom, vroom,
Waking up feeling like P. Diddy?
I wake up feeling like P. Diddy, but spelled P-E-E.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people think that you're talking about like the drug, like the PE.
I am full of urine all the time.
Hmm.
And a little bit of Diddy.
I found out some people at work at my gym job.
Gym job.
Juicing.
Gym job. Oh,
Gym
they
job,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, like
I-
steroids?
Yeah. Well, they're taking tests, which
Hell
is
yeah.
pretty much.
Cycles?
Yep.
Baby.
I'm like, all right. I'm like, that explains why you
too.
have gotten so huge. That
In a
explains it.
month.
Which is cool. I don't care. It's just
Yeah,
like
if they do it the right way, I mean, it's still, and they're not professional athletes. Go for it. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit.
it's like you're only 25 and you're really gonna fuck up your body.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. It fucks your brain up. It's not good for your brain if you do anabolic steroids. If you do them too much,
Yeah.
and your
Sucks.
temper and shit, and it fucks your penis up and
Does that suck?
makes your testicles shrink. And it's a lot of fun though having big muscles.
Yeah. All for being able to lift heavy shit.
Yeah. Hey, you get good at something, you want to keep getting better at it.
I guess that's the one's always the most interesting one because I understand it, but for the fact that if you don't do anything with it outside of like the actual
Out of the
gym,
gym, just
like
working out
what
on
the
your own time.
what's the point? Like
So what?
to me, I don't.
I
to
thought
me,
anabolic steroids were illegal.
it is.
They don't have a prescription. You can get prescriptions. I
Yeah,
think.
but this is.
Of course, it's under the table.
I'm assuming. Of
Yeah.
course, I'm still talking out of my wheelhouse on this,
Mhm.
but like, it's a lot of just like they know
Sure,
somebody.
Gym culture is
yeah.
probably pretty rampant with that shit.
Yeah. But it's just like, oh, okay, this explains a lot.
It's like knowing a comedian who has a weed hookup.
Mm-hmm. Kinda, yeah.
Not me, guys. Quit asking. I don't
Yeah.
even fucking I only eat weed. The kind that doesn't get you high because it's good.
Yeah, the hemp
Cows
weed.
do it. Why not me?
Yeah, hemp weed.
Hemp.
Hemp
And
weed.
all the other ones out in the fields.
yeah, hemp.
Some of them have flowers growing out.
That's
of
true.
them. Some
Like
of them are
dandelions,
sharp.
like some are.
Some are sharp.
Ooh, yeah,
some
those
sticky.
are the best. Those are the best ones.
If you put them all together and you eat them like kind of a weed burger,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't get you high.
No.
Not one of those cool weed burgers. But it's like it's juicy and a little bit of muddy because that's the juice is mud.
Mm,
It's dirt.
makes sense.
It's wet dirt.
Makes sense.
So if you do that,
It's like,
you'll not be hungry for like the 20 minutes.
yeah.
But the good thing about eating weeds,
Mm-hmm.
there's always more.
Oh,
You
of
know what I
course,
mean?
you're never gonna run out of them.
You're never gonna run
Why
out
do you think? Why do you?
Unless somebody's like picking their weeds, and
Yeah.
then you're like, hey, can I have those?
Yeah.
You know, just
Say,
save 'em for
hey,
me.
hey, those are for me. I was
Right.
saving those. And you tell them that. You point at them and you yell at them and you make sure they know that those are
Well,
for
and
me.
they should know at this point.
Well, you think, since we've grown into a culture that it's
Throw
2017.
shit out. You're just gonna throw
Donald
shit
Trump's
out.
our president.
Just gonna throw shit out. I could use that.
We're
stuff.
cleaning house. We're getting rid of all the illegals.
Draining the swamp.
We're pipelining the hell out of everything. now.
Pipelining the swamp.
Why would you not think that they should know that those are your weeds?
They
They should know.
they should know to give them to me.
Hmm.
What are they gonna do with them? They're not gonna eat them. So
No.
what's the point of the weeds? Why
You don't have
I mean,
animals.
at-
you don't have any pet
At
animals
that
that eat
point,
them.
if they pull them, they're being nice to me.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing half the work for me. Now I just gotta eat them. And you may ask, well, do you clean the weeds? No, it's nature. It's good
God.
for me.
You never heard the term "God made dirt, dirt don't hurt."
Gerd mere dirt and dirt. Can't fucking do this anymore. I was on a roll. I was doing so well. I don't usually do that well that long. I usually break in a smile in a minute.
Oh man.
Gerd.
So, did you? I heard you had a story about your brother.
Oh, my brother's had a warrant out for his arrest for some time. Non-violent warrant, so it's pretty, not a big deal for a violation of probation. But they finally got him. He's in jail right now. awaiting trial. So we're gonna see how that ends up going. Interesting turn of events.
So
that we
how
all
did
knew
they
was-
find? How did they find his location?
They knew where he was the whole time.
Oh, and then what did he just recently
He got
do
an
something?
like they had his address.
Then what took so long? For
He
them?
was like, it was just low risk. Like he wasn't a violent,
Oh.
nothing bad. It
He
was
just
just
like they got everything else.
it was just a
and they're like,
failed
okay.
drug test on his probation.
Okay.
Like, okay, well, whatever. You're in the system. We know where you are, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's in jail again.
Mm.
It's like the third time in a year, maybe. Gherkin.
Gherkin.
It's a type of cucumber. But yeah,
Yeah. If you guys didn't know that.
that's a type of. So Gavin's in jail.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
Huh.
we're gonna see what happens with that.
We'll see.
Maybe he'll go to prison and I can get the fucking basement once I move back in.
Oh, then
That's all
can
I
we,
ever want.
Then can we deck it out? Become a man cave?
Oh, it's gonna be a man cave the minute I move in.
Because you're Papa Bear, right?
Because I have so many dead animals that I eat and just carry around all over the place.
You have a
Can't
back.
see them; they're off camera.
Yeah.
Off
It's a big.
screen.
It's like a big bag.
It's a big old bloody bag of pelts with meat still in them.
It's all clear too, so
Yeah.
you can see all the.
Yeah,
you
it's a
can see
big
the
plastic
juices.
bag. It's
Yeah.
the biggest plastic bag I've ever had. It's thick though, bitch. It's a thick bag. I
Yep.
line it with baby cow intestine,
Mhm.
which is hard to do. It's hard to line it.
It's slippery too.
They're
isn't it?
easy.
Like,
I mean,
to
the
touch.
hard part about the whole baby cow thing, they're easy to kill. It's a fucking baby cow.
Yeah, oh yeah,
But
that's easy.
then
That's the
you
easy
gotta-
part.
Then you gotta like dig in and all this shit, and you're like, oh, how many stomachs do you really have? And then you find the casing, which is the intestines. You take all the poop out. Hopefully they pooped before
Right.
right before you. More often than not, you stake them out. Pun intended. You stake them out, and then you wait the second after they shit, so you know that it might be a cleaner intestine.
And what's really good is the fact that like it takes roughly like 5.5 to 6 stomachs linings to make up a whole bag.
Yeah, and
So it doesn't. So like per animal, like how many stomachs does a cow have? 2 or 3?
I usually for a full bag I have to kill 72 baby cows. 72 for just one bag, and then I have to put all the baby calves into the bag.
Oh, because baby cow stomachs are smaller, right?
Yeah.
So the bags are smaller.
So I
That's
gotta work
disgusting,
it all
though.
together and put it into the lining of the bag.
Right, of course.
And then I got all these other fucking animals, all these other families of animals. Deer,
Rabbits.
a couple of people. Don't. I shouldn't be saying this here. A couple of people that we no longer know.
Okay.
Are in the bags.
Understandable.
And I just munch on them
Mm-hmm.
in passing.
Yeah, like when you're feeding the other animals, right? You just grab a piece.
Well, I
and
feed the other animals the bones so they can chew on them.
Mhm.
Other animals like bones. People
Right.
don't like bones. I'm not a bone guy.
But you're very strong against people killing and eating dogs, right?
No, I prefer dogs.
Okay.
They're very. Some dogs are real docile and have not built a lot of muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Very fatty animals. Some of them,
Oh,
not a lot of them.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Like is it the smaller
Good
ones?
marbling.
The smaller ones or the bigger
Smaller,
ones?
It's the bigger ones.
Okay.
With the older, bigger ones
Okay.
that once were work dogs, kind of, but are
Mm,
now kind of like just waiting to die.
yeah.
And I feel like I'm doing the family a service by getting rid of it. Their loved one of 18 years.
of course.
That's like 150 in dog years. That's pretty old. So, I eat the dogs. I put them in my man cave. And most man caves have like their animals hanging on the walls. And I have them hanging because like on a nail from the wall
to dry them out.
to just have somewhere to put them.
Oh.
I don't want dry animals, but eventually they do dry out.
Yeah.
Uh,
How long does it usually take? Do you know?
Oh.
Oh.
Sometimes I can have a room full of dead animals.
Well, because last week we had a guy on and he was talking about the same thing, and he said he does like a salt kind of texture thing where
Yeah.
it kind of dries
He
it out
makes
a little
it
bit
jerky.
faster. Yeah, because he wants to. he likes it a lot quicker, so he wants it within like 2 days.
Yeah, I don't eat salt.
Mix. Okay, so yeah, you're a solitarian. You're one of those people that are anti.
Solitarian, yeah.
Well, they used to use salt. Salt used to be like
Anti-saltarian.
a form of currency before. Cause that's
Oh
the only
yeah,
way-
well it
Yeah,
still is in some parts.
in your guys' field, right? In the thing
In
that
my-
you do, right?
Well, this
Yeah.
is my field is not. It's illegal. So my field, we don't call it that. We call it my crime.
Okay.
We as in like the people who are mad at me about doing this stuff. I don't. I call it my passion. It's more passion.
Of course.
Of
course.
But yeah, it's a man cave in that
Man
there
cave.
are also dead men down there.
Makes sense. Are they hanging as well?
No, they're very bad men. I don't put them up on the walls with the good boys, So if there are any women watching, let's go out on a date.
So this was the farm report this week.
Oh, you want to talk about probation?
It just reminded me.
Right?
It just reminded me of my probation, like my probation thing. Like
For eating all those people?
yeah, eating all those
You
people.
get away with a lot.
No, I got like a stupid ass. It was like maybe 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 years
2?
ago. 2 years ago when I first moved back to
Oh,
Kansas
yeah?
City. Kansas City.
KCCC.
And I stole a thing of lube and I got caught doing it. And I
Where
was
at?
Walmart. It was,
They caught you at Walmart?
yeah. And it was so funny. And the guy was like, well, like, I bought like $260 worth of groceries.
Yeah.
And it was stupid. It was just, I was dumb. I was being retarded. It was a dumb time in my life.
I just paid them $260.
Yeah, like, I'm good.
I could take the lube.
I pulled a Gavin. I really did.
Yeah,
It was
that's
a full.
a goof. That's real dumb.
Yeah.
That was a full on gas.
And so I went to the court.
KY?
Yeah, it was all
Okay, that's
top
good. At
line,
least it wasn't
top notch.
great value or whatever.
No, top notch. And so I went and I had to go to court
Mhm.
for it. And the judge was like, "What? Like, what the hell? Like, this is it." And he's like, "Okay,
He's
well."
like, hell yeah, you fucking
he's like,
shit.
he's like, "Okay, well."
Sucks.
I'm assuming because I'm the only one like dressed up in a suit,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm assuming you're probably
Oh,
not going to do
Halloween
this again. Yeah, well, I was Halloween. Yeah, it was Halloween, and so I went. And after I did that, he's like, you're just going to pay a fine, and then you're
Yeah.
going to meet with your probation officer, and then from there you're going to be sentenced to like what your probation is, and like the rest, like the like
I
your
would've just
your
let
rules.
you off with a fine. Just pay for the lube.
Well, the thing is, like, so what happened was like I ended up just paying $150 fine,
Mm.
and I went to my probation guy like literally the same day.
Yeah.
And I told him the story, and he's like, you bought $260 worth of stuff, and then you just thought it'd be kind of funny to like just, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like halfway through it. I'm like, this is gonna make a great story eventually for something. I'm like, I don't know what it's for, but I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, and I'm just wearing a suit. This nice guy. He's like, so what do you do? And I'm like, I do film stuff,
Yeah.
and I do a lot of camera stuff because at that time I was working for a camera company, and I
Mhm.
was like doing a lot of editing for pictures and stuff for him. And so he's like, all right, well, I don't want to see you
Yeah, ever.
ever again. So
it's usually not like a drug thing.
no. And so he's like,
Not much they can do.
well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you like unmandatory like probation. Like, so as long as you don't fuck up.
Yeah.
that's
Don't
lit-
pay for your lube next time. I don't
he's
know.
like, just pay for everything. Like, I won't ever see you. You won't ever see me.
Yeah.
And you will just be out of the thing. And then, like, after the 365 days, where it is,
That's a year.
yeah. Yeah. Well, then you just pay, like, another $50 and it's off your
Oh,
record.
Jesus Christ.
It's easy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay. And that was it. But the thing is, I also had to take a class, which I had to pay for, which was $300 fucking. So
For
this
what?
is where they're all
About
fucking
not
you.
stealing?
Of, like, you... It was pretty much like a stealing, like you had like a life
Pros
lesson,
and
like
cons.
yeah, that
It's a con.
well that
Take this class.
and like the guy who was the teacher was like an ex detective,
Mhm.
and he talked about like his life and how he used to fuck all these chicks and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about this?
Hell
But-
yeah,
But the
man.
funny thing about the whole thing was the fact that we had to go around at the beginning and introduce ourselves
Yeah.
and tell everyone why we were in there. And so I had to tell everyone that I was in there because I stole a thing of lube. And they're like, what?
Should've-
I'm like, no, seriously, that's all I was in there. I
You should
I
have
bought
balled it up.
260.
Should have been
$8.
like, my name's John. I killed and ate a person. And then the teacher will say, "You're in the wrong class." And then the crowd will clap and go, "Yeah!"
But
And
was
then the credits will roll.
But what's so funny was then like I was one of the first ones. I was like maybe like I was the third or fourth one, and then
Ever
after
steal
everyone
lube?
after that was like I was high on meth and I stole like 50 pounds of meat.
Stole a car.
I was high on meth, stole like $5,000 worth of clothes. I was high on meth. I ran my car into a light pole.
Stole the light bulb.
Like I'm like, what the fuck?
I was a little bit high on weed and took some lube.
Yeah, I'm like I should not be here. This is way more intense than I should be, and it scared the shit out of me because I'm
Really?
like, it scared the shit out of me because I'm like, I need to make sure I have all my shit on me. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, these are like real fucking people who've done real shit. Like I've done nothing.
That's how you make friends.
And
Don't
so
judge a book by its cover or its weird story about why it's taking a class after almost committing a felony.
right.
Don't judge that meth addict.
So
Judge them by their
These were-
character.
I was like, okay, that's great. And then I listened to a guy talk for about 3 hours over in was it Wyandotte County Judge the courthouse area.
Hours.
Yeah, it was awful.
Why?
That was my punishment. That was and I had to
So
pay
weird.
and I had to pay $300 about it. And like we took a little test, but we took the whole test together because God knows half of them probably couldn't read.
Yeah. They're all tweaking.
Yeah, and
Coming
so
down.
I'm just like, what the fuck? And like, what's so funny was like there was this black guy, and this was like he knew like the guy who was running the whole thing.
Mhm.
This was like his third or fourth time. He's like, Jeremy, you're in here again? Like, dude, like, come on! Like it was like 3
Offenders
months
are a big
ago,
problem.
and I'm like, what the living
Yeah.
fuck am I doing here?
Statistically, you will go back on probation at some point in your life.
Yeah, probably.
It happened to Gavin within like a year, I think. Like he was off probation and boom, back on it. Get me back on that probation. Sure is fun having restrictions all the time.
Yeah, but yeah. So I took the class, and then I never got in trouble because I never did anything stupid again. Because I kind of like, okay, well, this is
Now every time he steals lube, he gets away with it.
yeah.
Shoves
So
it.
yeah, just make sure you get away with it.
This is what you got to do with a lube bottle. Pour a little bit of it in your hand. Lube up the bottle. In your asshole. You got your lube. And then you'll shit it out pretty well.
True.
I mean, the lube's not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
Aaron, where were you that day?
Where was I?
It was so dumb.
Where was I?
It was so dumb.
Maybe it was me who stole that lube. I don't have an alibi.
So funny. And the cop was like, and the guy who got me, he was like probably like the same age as me.
Yeah.
And then
32.
Yeah. He was like, like I could like write this up and say that like I could ban you from all Walmarts,
That'd be fucking awesome.
but I'm not going to because it's so ridiculous what you stole. And another funny thing too is like the cop didn't have like the cop who like slapped the handcuffs on me. It was hilarious because I was just walking like just like
Yeah.
super stoned still, and he like just went one ting. I'm like, what the fuck? And like went back. You're like ting. I'm like, oh fuck my shit.
Dagnap. Did he read you your rights?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, if he didn't do that, you're like, oh, I see you later.
And then, but he didn't have the paperwork to fill it out. But
Really?
he like was in the walkie-talkie and he was like describing like what like he stole. He's like, yeah, he stole a thing of lube, like of KY lube.
Got some Mexican here.
Yeah.
Stole all the lube.
And the guy, like a cop, walked in. He's like, "Who's the dumbass that stole some lube?" And everyone like looked back at me, and I'm like, "What's up?"
Hey, sorry. Can I go? I got all this other food that's rotting. I just paid your fucking salary, Pop. Huh?
And then we had a nice little talk. He's like, You see these three stars? That makes me an officer or something like that." I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool." I'm like, "How
Walmart
long?"
Officer.
Yeah, like, well, he's like, "I'm an off-duty cop right now." I'm like, "Oh, so you get paid separately?" I'm like, "Do you get paid by the city, by the tax dollars, or do you get paid by like Walmart?" He's like, "Walmart." And I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool." And we just had a random
Yeah.
ass fucking conversation. He's like, then to me as well, he said, "Just don't ever do this again." Like, because he let me go. He's like,
Yeah.
you technically we have to take you and book you and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I, with my white privilege, was able to talk, and act my way out of it.
Thanks, Jesus.
Thanks, parents, for making me white. That was a paid advertisement for white people.
The whole country is a paid advertisement for white people. Come on.
That'd be funny if like white people started having like, no, that wouldn't be, because so many people would be in uproars if they had like, hey, it's not bad to be one of
Yeah.
us. These,
Well, we've all been saying that as a goof forever, and now it's like, Jesus Christ, we've gone too far.
yeah, I was like, okay, guys, we need to calm down. We need to calm the fuck down.
Every
Because sometimes
time-
I find myself like, I should be really offended by that, because
Yeah.
I'm Hispanic. I'm brown. It's like, John.
Come on.
You had it better than most white kids, so shut the fuck up. Like, you have no room to talk. Like,
You're doing
no
fine.
room. Yeah, I'm doing fine.
And you've done fine.
Yeah.
Except that time you got caught stealing lube. Did your parents find out?
No.
Damn it.
No one found out. Of course, no one.
That would make your mom be like, "Why, dude? You are so gay. Gay. You're so gay. I know what that lube's for, but butts don't produce
Butt stuff.
seam extraction. I don't know. Wet poops.
Butt stuff?
That's-
Wet lips?
Everybody knows that's what gay men use as lube, is wet poop. And that's what your mom believes. Your mom believes that. As I asked her, I talked to her about it.
As you should have.
And she said, "I don't know who you are.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Please leave.
Get the fuck out of my
You
house.
came in through the wrong door."
Did you do that one? That'd be hilarious if
No.
you did that.
I've thought about it, though.
I'm going through the wrong door.
Yeah, she knows me by now, though, I think.
We hope.
Let's go to old Kansas City this week.
You want to do Kansas City
Let's,
this week?
let's
All right, you want to do
the
Craigslist?
The old yeah, do the old standby misconnections. Get that bitch. Ooh.
USA. USA. USA.
United States of average.
You know I'm going to Rhode Island at the end of this month?
I think you told me that. Which
Providence.
The only town in Rhode Island.
Providence, Rhode Island.
That's cool.
You can come.
Who you flying on?
Southwest.
Oh, they fly. Interesting. Down there.
Where? Where?
Down. There you go.
Where are you? Craigslist. Man for
We'll
woman.
do that old shit.
CV on Plaza. What's CV?
I don't know. You tapped me at Big Gigantic. Long shot here. We were dancing in the crowd. Talked really briefly. Hey. What? Then later you saw. I have to make this a misconnection. Then later you saw me up by the bar and tapped me. When I turned around, you ran off pretty quickly. Anyway, I haven't stopped thinking about it, and I wish I had come talk to you more. Maybe you'll see this. Wink. Guess what, dude? She tapped you and ran away because you were the wrong guy.
Yeah. Like, oh no.
Oh, shit. What do I do?
Cheddar's and Liberty. Raytown
Go to
Thrifts.
Barbara. Hit up old Barb.
I dated a girl named Barbara once.
If you
She's a
read
beautiful. Talking about, you know how we were talking about Filipinos earlier? She was also Filipino.
Huh, Barbara, huh?
Yeah, Barbara.
Barb.
God, she was so hot.
Barb. All right.
Okay.
Man for woman. If you read the snap me a pic of your breast, I'm bored. Sad face. And your boobies make me smile. Lol. Do not contact me with unsolicited services or offers.
Never. Wendy's
Church.
and Liberty. There's
Church.
Where? Church.
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 My goodness, LOL. You're so gorgeous. Blonde hair usually wear the real tree type camo fleece pullover. What? White Ford Diesel. I always want to ask your name, but not sure how to approach, lol. Today you looked a couple times when I was waiting by the downstairs outside. I'd love to talk to you. I want to break this down a bit. Blonde hair usually wear the real tree type camo fleece pullover. What does the real tree type mean?
The real,
White Ford Diesel.
I guess like the real, like it looks like real tree, so it has like real texture of a tree.
It's just a picture of a tree on her shirt. Dude, that's some great camo. You look just like a tree.
Or it's like a tree and it has camo under it.
Yeah. It's like a shirt that says camo. This is camouflage. Blonde hair usually wear the real tree type camo fleece pullover.
I feel like he has like his thumbs in his his belt. Like he's like, yeah, just waiting by like the wind because it's been kind of windy lately. So like the wind's just kind of blowing in his hair.
This is the kind of guy that puts out a bird bath, but then shoots the birds that take a bath in his bird bath.
Yeah, those are weird people.
Right, Ford Diesel.
That's the one cool thing my mom did. She always had a bird bath
Inside the house.
Oh, yeah. Marissa from
I'm
Sharkboard?
attracted to a woman at the Merriam QT.
Okay.
This is a long shot. Second time long shot, huh?
All right.
Yet I have to admit, I am attracted to one of the women at the Quick Trip in Merriam.
Okay.
Your first name starts with the letter E.
Emily.
Email. Email is my name. I don't know if you would date an older man. I felt like there was some sort of connection. Quick Trip people are just nice.
Yeah, that's her job.
They say, hi, how are you? They say, thanks, see you again next time.
Yeah. Like, is that a refill? Is that no?
Is that
no?
a refill?
No, it's not. Okay.
And you're like,
Do you want a receipt?
banana.
Do you want your receipt? They always ask me, do you want a
It's a
receipt?
banana. It's not
Yeah.
a refill.
And then you
Sir, I didn't ask you if it was a refill. It's a fucking banana. Sir, would you... We have several Quick Trips on this street. You can go to any other one.
Yeah.
I'll take my banana elsewhere.
Waitress at Northland Chicken Place. Every walk is a ghost walk now.
Okay, go with that.
Yep, that's it.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, God.
All right. I have loved too many people, and all those loves are ghosts now. But the people still live on, and so do I. What the fuck? There is nowhere to go without remembering. I was here with blank, and we had blank. Oh, this is like one of those figure it out things.
You think?
Guess which one it is. I was here with, here's a clue, a woman he used to have sex with. Go ahead.
A guy he used to have sex with. Wait, no, this is man.
Man for woman.
So maybe two people he used to watch have sex
And we had fun. I was here with a girl.
with a
And
girl.
We had fun.
We had sex.
Every song brings the sight of a face to the mind's eye. Also to like a regular eye. Every scent is padlocked to a memory of touch. Every scent padlocked to a memory of touch. I am haunted in waking and in dreams. And those two states become more indistinguishable each day.
And then you put a shitty ass word like this.
I wonder if I am anyone's dear ghost. You know, sometimes you're just nobody's ghost.
Sometimes you shouldn't be someone's ghost.
Yeah, sometimes I hope you're not a ghost. Please don't be a ghost. Super 8
Yeah.
Richmond. Everything's better in a Super 8. Woman working at front desk, Richmond Super 8 motel. You had red shirt and black pants. I asked about bars. Hope you're out looking. Would love to take you to dinner, Junior.
I was thinking JR.
Junior. Talking like a caveman. Talking like a caveman.
Parent teacher conferences.
Yeah, go to that one. Saw you this week at conferences. Thought you had a gorgeous smile and ass. I have Snapchat. This guy's got fucking Snapchat. Guys, watch out. 30s guy here. Attractive and fit. Here's the twist. Dude's talking about a fucking kid. Huh? Ooh. Ooh.
Goo.
Ooh.
Goo. Goo.
Wop, 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 wop. Pookie at Lola Raytown.
Where?
Down.
Oh.
There you go. Oh, Pooks. It's me,
Pookie or Lola?
AM. We are married. I want you back even after all that's happened. I miss you more than you could ever know. I don't care about the money or what happened. I miss you. You from Raytown. Your initials are TM. Email me. I'm back on my feet. Dude can walk again. I love you so much. I'm doing all I can, but it's not the same without you. I'm moving into my new apartment next week.
What?
That's when he died of a stroke.
I'm moving into a new apartment. You didn't end it. It's such an open ending. Okay, and
Yes. Anything else? I love when people capitalize only I love you. It's so
Ew.
like it's
ew.
fucking Raytown. Idiots. If you're from Raytown, you're listening to this, stop now. How'd you even find us? You call me dad at work. Down. There we go. You and I work together, and you call me dad. I'm married, and you're single, and I know it's wrong, but the way you look at me makes me think there's something there. Email me if there is really something there, and we'll see where it goes. Well, I'm pretty sure that's as far as it will go.
So,
Like, if she was calling him daddy,
right.
maybe, but dad? I've called some people dad before who were also men.
Mm-hmm.
Or pop. I say papa a lot because it's a fun sounding word.
Right.
I definitely don't want to fuck them.
Mm-mm.
Yet. Who knows? The night's young.
So I got an idea.
Mhm.
So it's like, how about like doing reenactments of these, but doing voiceovers?
Yeah.
And, like short little things. It's like, that like take like 2
You
seconds.
want us?
That'd be funny to do, yeah.
Go to Quit It.
Which one?
Oh man, there's 2 Quit It's. Let's go to the fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is gonna be the last one. This is a lot.
Huge dick.
This is a lot. I know you read this. Are your spies read them? LOL. So he made himself laugh. But the
Yeah.
truth, I want the divorce for real. You made a deal with me that is all I want. For real, I am very happy you found a man with a huge dick, like you told my sister. God knows you need a horse to fit that hole. God knows you need a horse to fit that hole. I just want the games and lies to stop. You left our home and you found a better life, witch.
Jesus.
Great. Trust me, I am very happy for
You
you.
spelled witch like the witch. Like witch.
Like a person. I hope it works out for you. Yes, I have said a lot of crap, but so have you. You getting all of your people in this nightmare. He's got nightmares, 2 words. We are in. If you would have did what you said you was going to do, we could have been divorced by now. And both of us moved on. But now a lawsuit against Radio Shack and charges against you. This is taking so many great twists and turns. They're suing Radio Shack. Where is this going to stop?
Where's the Radio Shack? It still exists.
I hope you get help and get off drugs now. Now you're gone. And with other men, there's no reason for us to talk or anything. Let's get this done, I beg you, please. I wished I meet you before you got beat up in car wreck and brain damaged. What is going on? I would have liked to get to know that person, but who you are, I can live without it. I know you will never be able to take your blame or even think you even done wrong. You can tell everyone what I done, but you will never admit having sex in the restroom at your work or taking half nude pics at your work are what you stole from your work.
Wow.
But here's the funny thing. when they sent our phones in to get them restored, all the texts are on there. So don't you think it is time to stop the lies and the games? You said you want the truth. Well, I have it now. All the stuff you deleted off my phone and yours. So we go to court and all your lies will come out. So don't think it is time to get help. Gotta get a horse to fit that hole.
Holy
Go, all right,
shit.
now I want to see. Go back and see if the next Quit It is a different one. Yep. Jesus Christ. We got into the rabbit hole. All right. How is it going to fail when all your friends find out what a liar you are in the games you played? All I want is you to be honest with yourself and your friends. I don't want you hurt in any way. I just want you to get help. I want you to quit with all the men and find yourself. I think if you get the help you need, I really think you could be a great person. I really think. I am so sorry you let all of them men hurt you. But, hun, I cannot pay the price for them. I tried to give you a better life, but you could not do it. You couldn't. Stop selling yourself for a place to live with a man. Get help and be a great woman. I know you can do it. It not too late to get the help you need. Hey, guys, remember, it not too late.
God damn it.
I don't know I want to know the order of these two, though. Because in
Yeah.
the first one, he's real mad.
Yeah.
He's going to need a horse to fill that hole, right? But in this one, he's like, oh, I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Oh, my
I'm
God.
going to assume this one is...
You'd think it was after.
That was
after
a day
the
ago.
remorse.
That was a day ago. It's like the
Okay,
same
so this
time.
one was...
I don't know. Wait, I would assume because the higher up it is, that means the
The
more
newer.
recent. Yeah, so I would
So,
assume.
he started with that one.
Yeah.
And he was really like, I don't want anything bad to
Bad
happen to you. I
happen to-
hope you find, hope
You're
you're
like,
good.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And then the other
It's going
one
to take
was,
a horse dick to
Glenna
fill that
took
hole.
a huge dick. Fuck you and Radio Shack. I want to know about I want to know about these people, just in general.
Where's a Radio Shack and what did you happen to do in
there's
a Radio
there.
Shack?
You'd be surprised.
Is there really?
But why would there be a lawsuit? What did you do? And is she brain damaged?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, is she brain damaged?
He just wishes he could have met her before the brain damage.
So what was he doing before he met her?
Are we sure that he's not brain damaged?
Yeah, well, granted, we don't know. I'm not going to lie.
I'm so glad we did this. Oh, Christ. All right. No, I saw fingers inside you, so I'm gonna keep doing it. So this is an interesting first line. This isn't for any particular person.
Okay, good. Perfect.
All right.
All right, great.
So
Let's
don't
roll.
write and ask where we saw each other or what color of shirt or dress or coat or scrubs or shoes or whatever you had on. It could have been pretty much anywhere, which in other words means I'm pretty much just one perverted, horny, married dude. This is pretty much every married guy over the age of 40 out there, or maybe even 30, or maybe every married guy, even if nobody wants to admit it. So at some point somewhere, I saw you and wondered what kinds of sounds you'll make with my tongue on you and a couple of fingers inside of you. Or the sounds you'd make getting railed from behind over the counter or your desk or a park bench or the hood of your car or whatever. Or railed from the front, maybe. Whatever. It's cool. Either way, it's not like it's ever going to happen. Fuck it. I imagine you hear that a lot. Even from married guy friends, which I might be, or maybe just from strangers, which I also might be, which is why I don't expect anyone to write back. Anyway, this is my misconnection. Not gonna lie, pretty much all the misconnections I'm sure I'll keep making. Pick a side, dude. Pick a side.
I'm getting ideas how to do. Oh, these would be hilarious to do. This guy just sitting there just typing.
I'm so angry, but I only at myself. I can't admit I'm mad at myself. But
He's
fuck
on,
you,
but he's
man,
on
I
a,
love you.
But he's on a typewriter. And then he takes the typewriter, he takes that copy, and he puts it up, and then he reads off of it, and he types it up.
That's a rough draft.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if he just like stuck it into the printer. Like, why won't you take it? Scan onto the thing. Be on the thing. Not gonna lie.
Oh God, I think that
No
should,
particular
that's the last
person.
one. That's the last
Jesus
one.
Christ,
Oh.
what a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, I got some.
Alright,
Cool,
alright.
I got some cool videos. So this is a guy rolling a blunt.
With one finger. That's nuts.
It's real loud shit, man. We gonna turn the volume down, man. Don't roll this shit. You gotta believe it. Like Jesus said. I'm the truth, man. Kitchen cleaned up, you know.
It's just interesting to see someone.
With one finger.
Does he use his
no
mouth?
arms.
Is he using his mouth?
I think so, yeah.
But what makes it even more?
Yeah,
Amazing.
He picks it up with his mouth and puts it. I think.
Yeah, man, there ain't too many niggas can do this shit right now.
Yeah, he picks it up with his mouth, or maybe yeah, it's definitely his mouth.
No. Watch this. I've mostly watched these videos. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I mostly watch a lot of these videos just for the comments, just to read the comments, because these comments are horrendous
That
sometimes.
guy is just fucking dipping that thing in the ocean at this point.
In his mouth.
I gotta do everything. with
Okay,
my
so that was video one. That was just the video one.
teeth.
Have you seen this thing? Have you seen this that's been going
Yeah,
around?
I think I have.
Human brain takes in 11 million bits of information every second, but is aware only of 40.
I want to do this with
I
you.
wish they did that with his tweets. To
Right.
Him.
Self 900.
Just the dumb shit he said before.
You see your nose all the time.
This one's been fucking with me. I'm like, I see
The
my nose
seeing
all
your
the time.
nose thing? You
Yeah.
don't realize you see your nose sometimes?
Yeah.
I see it all the time.
Yeah, if I look at it, yeah.
Synapses, nerve connections in your brain, then there are stars in the galaxy. My God. You were once the youngest person in existence. On Saturn and Jupiter,
It rains diamonds. How?
human saliva contains a
Oh.
killer
Climate.
that is 6 times more powerful than morphine. Sharks have been around for longer than trees. That was hard to believe, but it's actually true. There are more stars in space than grains of sand on Earth. 50% of humans.
I want to do this with you. I want to do a
I
remake.
don't have anything interesting.
There are
I
more
wanna-
ways to shuffle a deck of cards than there are atoms.
I want you to just read like tweets on like people.
own.
I want you to read tweets on people who don't believe in dinosaurs.
Yeah, retweets of like young Earth creation.
Yeah.
People like that. All right, that'd be pretty funny.
Okay, that's what we'll do. And they, I literally just have you sit
Yeah.
like that, and you're just like, what?
I saw something somewhere that you know the Creation Museum in Kentucky. They built like
Yeah.
a fucking $11 million replica of the Ark or the Arch.
Right.
And now they're like putting an exhibit up where there's like people in like a Roman Colosseum where they fought dinosaurs and they're acting like it actually happened.
Why would you think that? How could you think that?
They're very stupid. Oh Jesus! Answers in Genesis. This is the people that do that shit in Kentucky.
Wanted a video. I just wanted a video.
Yeah, you're not gonna find a video. Well, actually, that is a video. I don't know where the video is though.
I don't want.
Go to videos.
I am on videos.
Go. Oh, what the hell? They're all on Answers in Genesis, which is just a fucking website for young Earth creationism.
Does radiometric dating prove the Earth is
This guy's gonna say no.
Does the radioactive dating of rocks prove that the Earth is very old? Absolutely not. We didn't understand how these methods work.
Well, I can say the same thing. Hey, does eating a bunch of hamburgers every day and not working out, does that cause obesity? No, it doesn't.
Caloric intake, not
Well,
necessarily.
and the thing is, you're gonna hear this on the internet, so it's got to be true. You're gonna hear this
Are you my
this
dad?
podcast is gonna be up on the internet. Like, look at this guy's.
Question. First of all, they're based on the occurrence of radioactive atoms of different elements in rocks. For example, some atoms of uranium decay to lead over time. Atoms of potassium, some atoms decay to argon. Rubidium decays to strontium. And we call them parent atoms decay to daughter atoms. Well, what most people don't realise is that there are 3 basic assumptions that are always used, and none of these assumptions are either testable or provable. Let's run through these assumptions.
Please run through them.
That we know the starting conditions. Well, the geologists assume that there are only parent atoms to begin with. Well, if there were some daughters, they think of ways to measure that and figure it out. But really, we don't know because we weren't there to know exactly what the starting conditions were.
Because we weren't there.
They have to assume.
We can't just like test
daughter atoms-
climates and stuff or anything or
Nope.
like rocks.
Nope.
It's not like if you just cut through a fucking like hill, you won't see the age of those rocks, the layers.
Right.
And then at the end, he's gonna be like, "The Earth is obviously 6,000 years old."
Groundwater flowed through exactly what we'd expect during the flood. The rocks laid down early in the flood should give you older ages than the rocks at the top at the end of the flood.
It's like you just
So whichever way
Plate
you look at it,
tectonics.
radioactive dating, while it's inaccurate, there may yet be a way of using it to confirm what we always knew from our starting from the starting point we have of God's word.
oh,
Yeah, dick.
oh.
Yeah, all you're gonna find is this dog shit.
I like the paintings though. I do like the paintings. Because I wish this was real. I wish these creatures
the lion and the lamb are just hanging out.
could all hang out with.
There's fish coming out of the water. Those
wait,
are weird looking
like,
fish.
I feel like everyone just got done smoking a blunt. Like they're just
Yeah.
like chilling the. Like
mountains
even
in
the
the back.
crane got a hit. Like
Those fish don't look happy. They look really.
these are these fish.
Are they?
Those are rocks.
Why are the rocks purple and red?
I don't know. Well, why is a lion laying next to a fucking lamb?
The elephant?
Yeah.
I don't know, John. Why do you think that's an elephant?
I'm on LSD.
Oh boy.
Oh, I can't
That's
watch
the guy,
another one. I
Ken
can't.
Ham. He's the guy that runs all that shit.
Oh,
He's a
God.
fucking idiot. Boy, you gotta get off of this shit. This is hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
go to the Richard Dawkins. Never mind. That's fine.
What?
Go to that one.
This one?
Richard Dawkins, the one above it. No. John, come on. That one.
This one? Yeah.
Everybody who thinks that the world is less than 10,000 years old is an enormous number of creationists, especially in America, but not only in America, do think. The best excuse for them is lamentable ignorance. Ignorance is no crime, but it's something to be remedied by education. Anybody who is not ignorant,
Richard Dawkins is a raging
anybody who's
atheist, and he
been shown
fucking.
the facts and still believes the world is less than 10,000.
He's a lot of fun to listen to.
There's got to be something wrong with them. To give an idea of the magnitude of the error, to believe that the world is less than 10,000 years old, given that we know the world is actually 4.6 billion years old, it's equivalent to believing that the width of North America, right across from New York to San Francisco, is less than 10 yards. And that's the scale of the error we're talking about. So you've either got to be staggeringly ignorant, like most of them are, or if you're not ignorant, you've got to be insane.
Kind of. To think that dinosaurs didn't exist. That's a little.
Dinosaurs are real. Dinosaurs are real. Dinosaurs are real. Dinosaurs are real.
Irish quarterback Colin Kaepernick, who remember kneeled in protest.
Remember,
of the national
you hear about
anthem
this?
last season.
Apparently this season he says he's going to be standing up. He kneeled last season to protest racial and social injustice, and according to ESPN, Kaepernick doesn't want that protest to interfere with his career.
Nope, because he wants to make that money.
Yesterday, he's going to be a free agent.
Yeah, of course. Nobody's gonna want to pick him up. He's not a very good quarterback.
No, he's not very good at anything.
I saw this.
You saw this?
Yeah. I've watched this and I was like, I fucking love Antique Roadshow. I've watched. There was another one where this old guy brought in a Navajo rug.
Right.
That was just like sitting on his chair in his family for a long time, and then the guy's like, "This is like the best thing I've ever seen in my life. This is easily $500,000." And boy, waterworks. Like just that old guy, like he's just like sitting there, like, what? Gee, like, just, like,
well,
like
Jimmy
how do you
Crick-
react? Like
Jiminy
when you're
Cricket.
just a normal, nice person who had like just a humble farmer.
So okay, so I'll tell this a little bit quick. So this guy, he had this Rolex watch that he got.
He bought it in Germany.
Yeah, in the service. And he has all the paperwork for it, which I didn't even know they came with paperwork and everything. Well, the whole thing ended up was between $64,000 or something like that.
Oh, it was way more than that, I think.
Was it way more than that?
By the end of it.
But it's just his reaction was ridiculous. So he bought two watches, one for his dad and one for him, and he paid $230 even for it, which is really fucking
A lot
cheap.
of money for them.
Yeah.
My salary in the army was just under $100 a month.
Yeah. So we basically spent 2 salaries worth.
Yeah.
Do you know what this paper is right over here?
Do you know what this paper is right here?
Rolexes were sent to the observatory in Geneva to be
Which is
certified
pretty cool.
chronometers.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And that is the original chronometer bulletin that if you look on the left-hand side of it, you'll see the numbers, and they actually time the watch to tell what timekeeping it kept, plus or minus how many seconds it lost. We also have the original brochure on the watch.
That's crazy that he kept all the stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. I would have just thrown everything away except for the watch.
At auction is a very, very collectible watch. Just the watch on its own merit would be worth today between $35,000 and $45,000.
I thought it was more than that.
But this watch is worth much more.
Yeah, because it was the first one made.
Yeah.
With all the stuff.
Easily today, it's $65,000 to
Oh, you're right.
$75,000.
I thought it was triple digits.
Wow.
Probably more than a month's pay in the military
Wow.
now.
No way.
Wow. I had no idea.
That's nuts. Can you imagine having anything and then just bringing it in and then like, oh fuck, this is cool.
If you told me 1,500, I would have been happy.
One guy brought in like an old plasma TV, had it appraised, and like, this could easily go for $150. You're like, oh cool, thank you. Great, wonderful. It's like a 27-inch plasma TV.
Thanks. Old people.
Dude, fucking Antique Roadshow is so cool.
I know.
A lot of people shit on Antique Roadshow, and you can fuck
You
yourself.
die. Do you hear about this? The smart condom?
I heard about it, but I didn't see any of this stuff about it.
I got a video for it.
British Condoms has released the world's first smart condom for pre-sale.
Condom.
Okay, it's not really a condom, but a ring that goes over your junk. The Icon.
I like it.
Will measure your performance through
I already got one. I already pre-ordered one. Dude, why not have a third one?
I guess. Jesus. On your other arm. Hell yeah.
That's what I need it for.
And a charging port for up to 8 hours of use. And of course an app where you could share your info with friends or even the world. At $75.
Just came. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
It might be worth your while.
That guy just
What would you
kissed
think
his-
what do you think the little like but what would be the icon be? You know how like
a little
someplace
sperm. Go back to like the last 3 or 4 seconds of that video.
Pricey, but if you're into knowing the ins and outs of your eggplant, it might be worth your while.
Look at that guy's lips. Like,
I got one more video.
Man,
I
it'd be
believe.
great to be able to wear a condom again.
It would be. This is great. This is great. So, this is this guy who was he ran the combine, but this reaction. This is Chris Johnson from the Panthers. He used to play for the Panthers. He retired.
That's Steve Smith.
That's what I said.
Yeah, Steve Smith. Chris
That's what I said.
Johnson was Titans.
Oh yeah. Chris Johnson.
Chris
was-
Johnson had
yeah.
the record. That's
yeah.
right.
I'm going to say the over-under 434.
Watch this guy, because he sets the new record. Watch him run.
Where'd our number go? We got that number for you.
Oh, pulled something. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
422. No way. So according to what we just...
And he limped. That's why he limping.
According to what
He
we
just
just
ran
timed...
into an injury.
Shit.
It looked like he was running.
According to what we just timed...
I would go to the house.
Here's the Chris
He could go on
Johnson...
my plane and go home.
the record holder at the 40-yard dash since we've been covering it.
It was just what he was saying.
I'm fucking done. No, we talked about that with the island thing that Adidas was going to give away an island, right, last week? To the person that if they wore Adidas and broke the record, they give them that island.
Really?
Yeah, they'd give them an island, and then the irony is the guy broke the record, but he was wearing Nikes. Nobody wants to fucking wear Adidas. Come on.
Hell no.
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Hey, you. Get out of here.
Oh, have you seen this one? This is actually really cool.
What's it?
One on this. So this girl.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this guy was.
Holy shit, that's in.
He was trying to rob her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she somehow got him in a headlock with their legs.
Yeah, this is in Brazil.
Oh, okay.
This is in America.
There's a lot of citizens arrest shit in Brazil.
Yeah, there's a
police
lot
are so
of.
shitty.
Look at that. It's deep.
That's in.
Yeah, dude.
Dude's gonna die. I'm sorry. Oh, she's an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Okay. Why would you try to rob an MMA fighter?
Probably didn't know it.
Why don't you like punch her legs or something? That's gotta hurt at some point.
Oh, they're gonna take his shit. Oh yeah, they put all of his information on blast. That's their IDs, man. It's a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Literally, it's a piece of paper with looks
Hey, man,
printed out like.
It's hard in Brazil. There's a lot of people. It's a big country. Not enough plastic. Too much paper. There it is. That's a laminated piece of paper. Turn your flash off. She's not even got it. Like, you're pulled off of one enough.
Yeah. Well, she's got his arm like.
Well, yeah, but like at this point, there's nothing he could do, even if she wasn't even like gripping it.
I know.
So what's he gonna do? Run away? Jeez. Is he tapping out?
I don't know. And then they light him on fire. Because that's usually what happens. They usually light people on fire.
They don't fuck around.
Well,
they don't goof.
Oh hell no.
You know.
Oh hey now, you're an all-star.
Hey now, you might as well be walking on the sun.
So Aaron,
Yep.
We've done another podcast. Do you have any plugs or anything you'd like to?
Memphis Comedy Festival this fucking week. I got 2 shows Saturday in a place I can't remember. That's it.
Woo woo woo!
Then March 24th, Baby Powder presents The Bar is Now Open. Bar's now open. The bar's open. Come to the bar at the Mockingbird Lounge. We're legal. We got 2 great comics from Denver. Plus Ryan Tricky, Tristan Newell, Anime Smith, and your shitty hosts, me and Joe. So that's what I got going on, I think. I think that's about it, probably, for now.
All right, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, check out my vlog, John D. Clouser. New episode comes out every Tuesday. As soon as I hit 10,000 on Instagram, I will start doing 2 a week. I'm at 70. I actually just hit 7,500 today. So
75.
I'm almost there.
Plus a couple of zeros. AaronNaylor.com, by the way. Hey, if you got a hole, you're going to need a horse to fill it.
That is true.
Horse-size holes.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.